To have a pastor or somebody who's desiring to be a pastor call us up and inquire about being a student. And yes, the church is where we need this. You don't have to do apologetics every moment. You don't have to have conferences every weekend. Just work it into your sermons in your daily ministry, and just ooze it out of what you do. And the church will just gradually glean from that. And so that excites me when people really want to just incorporate that into their DNA of ministry, and not just be a separate thing that they do, but just that's just how they do ministry.
Well, that's what's so important about what we're doing at SES, because it's not as though we have this approach. We offer 4 classes in this, so you can, if you're interested, it's like there's no way to get through these programs without becoming a better Christian case maker.
Yeah.
And so if you're going to be a pastor, I just don't know where else you could go to be properly equipped for evangelism in 2020 if it's not SES. Because if it doesn't have this ethos in which you are willing, and I talk about this in a book I wrote called So the Next Generation Will Know, where we talk about how Gen Z needs 2 whys for every what. That's what's not happening right now in the church for them. The culture is doing that for every other case that could be made online. The 2 whys are, okay, the what is what the easy part. And a lot of us as seminaries, we teach whats.
Yeah, right.
What is true about the Bible? What is true about the nature of Jesus, the nature of God? What?
Mm-hmm.
But we don't teach the 2 whys for each what. The first why is, well, why is that true? And I need to know robustly, as an accumulative way. And I want you to take me both in Scripture and out of Scripture. I want from natural revelation, from special revelation. I want to see, why is this true, this claim you're making? And if you don't think young people are interested in the why, okay, then you're not probably working with young people.
Yeah. The
second why, though, is, okay, you've told me what is true, and you've given me some evidence for that. Why should I care? This idea of why and how this applies to the life of young people,
right,
is where passion comes from. I could be interested in something, but when you show me how it explains my challenges today, how what I'm experiencing in life today is directly connected to a theological principle that can be supported with evidence, everything changes.
Yeah.
And that's why I say, if we don't develop programs in seminary that help graduates, future pastors, whatever, give 2 whys for every what, we will lose that generation. So I would also say, if you think you're interested in the most important generation in the church, which, by the way, is the next generation, it's always going to be that way, then you better sign up at SES, because we'll give you the skill set you need to reach the next generation.